Hey, I'm going to give you a personal branding recipe for success. Welcome to Personal Branding with Jolanda James. I'm Jolanda James. So in this video, I'm just going to share with you why you should follow recipes. As it always goes, people who don't have kids, they always have an opinion about kids, right? Well, I feel like my nieces and nephews were eating way too much processed food. So last Christmas, I told them we're going to bake a cake. So I told my nephew, you know, cakes from scratch just taste really good. You don't need the box cake. And my nephew, he was like, oh, Auntie J, come on. Box cake is like 80 cents. We can make it and it's good. I was like, no. Cake from scratch is really good. So I go online, I find a recipe with tons of reviews. I go to the store, buy all the stuff. It's $40 to make a cake. Oh my God. That in itself was just like, I was going to lose because 79 cents and $40. But nonetheless, I'm like, no, this could be some good cake. So I take the recipe and I remember reading through the reviews. One of the comments was, oh, it's too sweet. So I do this. And so I was like, Now let me just preface this with, I don't cook. I've never baked a cake, and cooking on television looks so easy, right? So how hard can it be? So I use my little I alter the recipe using my little knowledge, and guess what happens? You got it. It came out disgusting. It was hard as a rock. It was so uneditable, and my nephew laughed at me. I was really humiliated. And all I was just thinking was, God, why didn't you just follow the recipe? The lady put it up there. It had like 500 reviews of saying how great the recipe was. And I don't understand why I had to add my little juju-ness to it to make it horrible. So that's the advice I would give to you. Like if you work with someone and they have a recipe for you, follow it. Don't add your own little thing to it until you implement the recipe as is. Another example is now that I'm doing photography, there's some people who are like, oh, if you like this picture, here's the exact steps that I use. So they'll put it in an action or something so you can put it on your photo. So I always just, as is, run that on my photo. And then I make changes afterwards because they don't know what my photo looks like. How are they going to know that these exact settings are going to work on my photo? So that's the advice. You can take the recipe as is, apply it to your thing, and then make changes. And then you won't waste money and you won't be embarrassed. So that's my tip. Follow the recipe. All right, so if you want my recipe for success, please visit my website, jolandajames.com. And thank you so much for watching these videos. It's been an amazing week, and I can't wait to share with you more. Thank you and goodbye.